What's up, guys? Welcome to Reviews to Rescues. I'm Nick.
I'm Nemo.
And today we are giving you our review of the new movie Underwater in theaters January 10th. We just got out of a screening of it. I enjoyed it.
Of course you did.
Surprise. Shane, what'd you think of the movie?
Pretty awful.
It wasn't too awful.
It made me wish I was underwater while watching it so I wouldn't have to see it.
Whoa, yikes, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what happens when you have no story.
Hey, there was good action. There were good things in this movie.
So what were they drilling for?
That made up for maybe some of the lack of action.
You mean lack of story?
Lack of story, yeah.
Because there was no story.
Do you want to talk to them about what the movie's about?
I don't know what it was about because there was no story.
Okay, so it's basically there's these people. I
want to hear him describe this.
Yes, there's people on this underwater deep sea mining rig.
Mind you, the entire time you have no idea why they're down there or what they're drilling for.
They're on a mining rig. What else are you going to be drilling for? Gold, oil, or sardines? One of those three things.
There's no explanation. This is literally how the movie starts. Explosion, water.
Yes, it was a fast-paced movie for about maybe 3/4 of it, and I enjoyed that. This is a sci-fi, horror, drama, thriller type film. And a lot of these films that we go to see, they're a little slow. The pacing is a little off. However, I felt this one was pretty fast-paced, and I appreciated it for that.
Consult your physician. We're at Jurassic Park ride. I'm just reading it because basically the rules to this game are more interesting than the movie I just saw.
Hey, this movie was interesting.
No, it was not in any way, shape, or form.
Back to the plot. There's these people on a deep sea mining rig.
For no reason.
It explodes. They have to escape. Uh-oh. Who's going to stop them? Undersea monsters. And the whole movie is them escaping from undersea monsters. Yeah, maybe the plot's a little thin, but it's a monster movie. It's a sci-fi movie.
Imagine watching the Blair Witch Project but underwater because you don't see anything about the movie.
You do see a lot in this movie.
Really.
I do not like the Blair Witch Project. I'll put that on the record.
It's the same thing.
I don't like this movie. This movie reminded me a lot of Alien, but under the sea.
Alien had plot and story.
It did, and this movie did too. Maybe not on that level, because if not, directed by the same people.
I'm pretty sure this movie didn't have a screenwriter. If they did, they need to find a different job, and fast.
Man, dude, you're really hating on this movie.
Well, I didn't know they made preschoolers make movies. Wow. I didn't realize that was a thing now.
How would you say this movie compared to Captive State of last year?
I feel like
another sci-fi drama film.
I feel like Captive State tried harder.
Wow. What about Escape Room, another thriller from January of last year?
It makes Escape Room look like an Oscar winner.
You're going hard, dude.
This is true.
This movie wasn't that bad.
Wow. All right, so we leave the movie, and they asked people how it was, and I heard two people say, "Wow, I wasted 90 minutes of my life." This guy, "Oh, it's a great movie. It was fantastic.
It was fun."
Woo!
Listen, man. Okay, you don't go into this movie expecting an Oscar winner.
No, I at least expect the story.
It looks like just a sci-fi monster movie, and that's what you got. What more could you ask for?
I feel like I just watched Sharknado. Would have been better.
Maybe Sharknado was pretty classic. Have you seen all of them?
No. But I feel like this would have been that type that you see. Movies like this need to go straight to DVD.
Nah, man. This movie was well made.
Do not waste your money on this movie.
I wouldn't see this movie.
No, it was terrible.
If you like science fiction horror movies
with no storyline or plot, then this movie's for you.
Listen, man, it's a fun movie to eat popcorn, to turn your brain off and enjoy.
No.
All right, what can you say about the acting? If you don't like the plot, can you talk to the people about the acting?
Not really. Because I don't know what they're acting for. What are they? What's their drive now?
All right, the main character, Kristen Stewart. What about supporting character, T.J. Miller?
It's just another funny guy in an action movie.
T.J. Miller pretty much did play T.J. Miller, and Kristen Stewart pretty much played Kristen Stewart.
That's about it. Other people were no names. There's only there was some dead bodies that looking at you, but
all right. There were some good deaths in this movie, I think. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the deaths that we had and the monsters.
I was jealous. I wish it was me while watching it.
Dang, he went there.
Well, that's what happens when you make terrible movies.
There's a few scenes where people explode from being underwater and under pressure, and I thought that was pretty cool.
I'm jealous.
How did you feel about the monster design, Shane? The
Can't
creature
You
design.
really can't see too much because it's underwater and really dark.
You can see it quite
Half
a bit.
the time when they see it, they're like, "Oh, turn your lights off." So now we really can't see it. Hesitance, and it's another Blair Witch underneath the
The
water.
monsters from this movie look like Cloverfield monsters, but underwater.
Real original.
You should watch this. I think you'd like 10 Cloverfield Lane. I'm not sure if you'd appreciate the
one with
the other
John Goodman
ones.
and he's under the thing.
And Mary Elizabeth Winstead. That's a good movie.
Oh yeah.
I'll check it out, bro. So what would you give this movie Underwater out of 10?
Well, I was gonna give it a 4, but now that I thought about it, I get big fat 1.
A 1.
Yeah.
Dude, you're starting off the year low.
Well,
This is our first movie review of 2020.
off to a great start.
And
Woo!
you're giving it a 1 out of 10?
Yeah. I agree with the people I heard. I another movie where I wasted time. That I could have been watching paint dry. Would have been more exciting than what I just saw.
Bro, you're just playing it up, man. It wasn't that
I'm not
bad.
playing it up. That's how I feel about
It
the
wasn't
movie.
that bad, bro. I'm gonna give it a solid 5.9 out of 10.
It's not a real thing.
It is.
No one says 5.9.
I do. The viewers know I do.
What's missing the 0.1 being the fact that it's a terrible movie?
The part that it was maybe a little slow in times. They really did too much character development.
So when I say stuff like that, it's terrible. When you say it,
No, you're talking about the plot. I'm talking about character development.
there is no-
I feel
there's
like they
nothing
tried.
there.
They tried to develop
Not really.
Kristen Stewart's
No,
character.
they didn't.
With the plot line about her.
It starts with her brushing her teeth. The thing explodes.
What about
and
her
it
thinking about
starts.
her boyfriend?
That's not my problem.
That's part of the movie, though.
Not really. No
It
one's paying
is.
attention to
It
that
is.
crap.
They talk about it at the beginning. They talk about it at the end.
Another thing,
part of the
in the
movie.
beginning, they have all these newspapers flashing by, and they go too darn fast. You can't read half the thing.
You're not supposed to read the whole thing. It's exposition. It's basic exposition. You're doing it as part of the opening credits, bro. All right. 5.9 out of 10. 1 out of 10.
What does that tell you? Don't waste your money.
If you're a harsh movie critic, yeah, maybe don't watch it. If you want to watch something fun and action-packed to eat popcorn and turn your brain off with, then I would recommend it. Shane does not. So signing off from Reviews for Rescues. Thank you for tuning in. Underwater in theaters,
Yeet.
January 10th.